We are trying to uncover what creates the conditions, mainly from a climatic standpoint, that leads to the making of a good wine.
Basically, we created the vintage report to look at the data and really analyze it and bring it to the vineyard, the winery and the winemakers so that they can improve their wines and their practices in the long run.
I did a lot for enology because I began too much time ago to make wine and to try to understand how to make wine. And I think the next step is definitely in the vineyard. So that's why I support Thibaut and Sébastien in their work, because I think our future is more in the vineyard than in the cellar. In the cellar we did quite a lot in the last 20 years. We have to do almost the same in the vineyard because we are just at the beginning. That's why I'm here today.
So we are just seizing this opportunity to share with the community of winemakers at large what we are discovering. That's why the vintage report is not so much about what we are doing, but it's really about reporting what we have measured and sharing it with the community to learn together.
I think to walk in the field, you have your feeling, you have your eyes, you have your taste, but we need numbers. We need something more technical.
As a winemaker, the vintage report is really a great chance to come back and explore what we just went through in this past vintage, as well as catch up on all the latest research from this past year.
The most obvious benefit is the content that's delivered. Getting a group of people together in the same room, a series of topics and periods for discussion before, during and after is what makes a good meeting.
Maybe my one take-home message from the 2011 vintage report is that there was a lot of varied experiences across the entire vintage, and it was great to get a lot of people's winemakers' perspective on a challenging vintage through their eyes. And you can compare and contrast the vintage with your colleagues, so it's extremely valuable.
I think it'd be great if more people came forward to participate in that event and to share their experience. So if anybody has new topics to tackle, anything that they want to share, they should come talk to us and we'll put it forward.
The transmission of the knowledge will help all of us to keep developing practices that are more respectful of the environment.
I think that's a wonderful way for the future, and certainly we know it's very positive. So good luck, and we have to see what can happen in the next few years.